What's up 360 North fans? We're out in the field today and we got a tech tip for you. We're gonna give you some tips on how to tow a snow machine. When you got a dead one on the trail, how you're gonna get it out without causing any damage to it with the least amount of effort. So as you saw in the beginning of the video, I don't recommend that way. Towing it because you went out by yourself and trying to drag it obviously isn't gonna work for you. But we're gonna talk about some ways that will. We see lots of different things out there. In the past, they would have said just hook the strap to the front bumper like I do here and pull the machine out. As the race is on by all the manufacturers to make these sleds lighter, faster, stronger, one of the areas that they cut weight is the front bumper. Most of them are made of aluminum. This particular bumper has been swapped out to the Pro Mountain bumper, which is even lighter and even thinner, and it's not held on by much. There's two mounting bolts on this side plus a little guy on the bottom. Same thing on the other side. There's not a lot of material. If I were to hook a sled to this and go to pull it, I'd be afraid that I'd either rip the bumper right off or I'd rip a section of the bulkhead. So this is not a recommended way to tow your sled, and you should avoid doing it this way. So you saw that hooking it through the front bumper is not a recommended way of doing it. Another thing that we've seen on the trails, which can also cause some damage and is gonna be pretty dangerous, is people do something like this. Okay, this is a plastic ski loop. It's plastic. As you can imagine, I mean, there's one piece of hardware here and here, but again, it's just plastic. The other thing that's gonna happen, and I'll show you now, if you do this. Okay, you got them hooked to the skis. This seems like a good idea till you add tension. And you can see the skis are gonna pull together. The guy in this back sled, you've taken away his steering now. He's probably gonna crash the first corner that you take. So definitely don't hook it up this way. If you have an older sled, something built in the 90s or early 2000s, you might get away with it, but we're gonna show you today the proper way to do it, which isn't gonna break anything. So the tow strap that I have is made by Steady Mate. Lots of different manufacturers make these, and they're all pretty similar in design. Basically, it's gonna make a Y shape at the front of your sled, and we're gonna show you how to hook it up. This strap cost me about 20 bucks, give or take, at my local brick and mortar. And if you go down to your local store, they're gonna have them for about the same. There's a link in the description to Amazon. If you click that link, it'll take you right to Amazon where you can order a strap like this one. Doing so helps us provide you with great content. The strap comes in two sections. The tow strap and the portion you're gonna hook to the dead sled. Obviously, you wanna make sure that either you blew the belt and it's no longer connected to your clutches, or you're gonna remove the belt if it's some other issue that you're having. First, take the tow strap that doesn't have any metal hooks on it. You're gonna wrap it through the bumper and in through itself. And you'll lead that back towards the sled. Second thing is you're gonna take the strap with the hooks on it, which completes the Y. You're gonna go around the A-arm and hook it. Next, go through the loop and to the second A-arm and connect it. Once you've done that, you're ready to tow. The advantage of towing the sled like this is when you have a rider on the back to make sure the sleds don't run into each other, the guy in the back can still steer. A variation of this is if you have a snow bungee, you can connect a snow bungee in line with the front sled. If you've ever towed a sled or been particularly the guy on the back of the sled, you can feel as soon as you hit a bump or whatever in the trail, this pulling, it's actually quite jarring. So you can incorporate a snow bungee if you have one, and that's gonna lessen that effect a little bit, kind of give you that rubber band effect. Won't be quite so harsh when you're towing. So this is the proper way to do it. Those A-arms are thick aluminum, they're very strong compared to the front bumper on this particular machine. You're not gonna have any issues if you tow the sled like this. You're not gonna cause any damage to it. All right guys, that's pretty well it for this tech tip. Just a simple way to tow the sled without causing damage to your bulkhead, where your bumper attaches, or the bumper itself. If you like the content we're putting out, like the video and think about subscribing. Share it with your buddies who maybe need some tips on how to tow their sled properly. If you want to get your own 360 North gear, head to our website at 360north.com. You can also check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We'll see you next time, guys.